Welcome back, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for taking the time to spend a little time with me. I always appreciate that, guys. And you know I've been on my critique stuff here lately. This time we're going to use NBA 2K18, which I do think on the surface is a great game. But you know, just like any other game, man, it suffers from its issues, you know, just like the rest of them. But I want to show you something here that you see in a lot of sports games. You know, you definitely see this in Madden a lot. You're seeing it here in NBA 2K18. You know, I've seen it in NBA Live. You know, all the sports games I pretty much play. And what I want to, you know, kind of talk about is whether or not, is this just, you know, the way the coding works, or is it a way of translating difficulty? So what I'm doing here, guys, I'm playing on Superstar, right? And I'm using Ben Simmons right here. Watch what's going to happen. See how they just moved me out of the way? But it's because it looks like he's being pulled into that screen animation by, you know, the Boston Celtic guy there. I don't know his name, so, you know, excuse me for calling him the Boston Celtic. But watch this. As we slow it down, you're going to see Ben Simmons gets pulled into that animation. See, why would he get pulled backwards like that? And again, it's what I always talk about, guys, is, you know, when these sports games are able to alleviate or at least reduce the amount of, you know, sequence animation that has to play out. You know, these animations are forced to play out because, you know, the two players are interacting within a certain radius or what have you. That's the only thing I can gather. You know, especially you see it a lot in Madden, you know, particularly with the two-man DB and wideout interactions. And because you see it in most sports games, it leads me to believe that's just the way it is. You know what I mean? You know, it's not like I can fault any of these games because they all suffer from it. Again, I repeatedly say that PES and FIFA are probably the best two games that I play or have played that you do the best job at replicating this type of situation. But clearly it has something to do with that animation wrap, and, you know, it appears to be contextual. But again, in a situation like this, there's no reason why Ben Simmons is supposed to be drawn into that. And because he's drawn into that, you know, Hayward has a, you know, clear path to the basket there. He gets the bucket, and there you have it. All right, so I'm just going to always continue to point out these little things, man. Hopefully it finds its way to 2K. I never really get any feedback from those guys, but hopefully you guys can share it. And look out for more content coming this week, man. I'm going to get back on my real videos, start bringing you guys some My League content, some NBA Live, The League, perhaps some franchise from CFM and Madden, so we'll see. All right, guys, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.